Hi everyone, it's Sara from Plan Sara Plan, and welcome to my plan with me for November 18th through the 24th. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to work in my Erin Condren Life Planner. There is a link for Erin Condren below and also a $10 referral link if it's your first purchase. Then I'm going to decorate it with stickers from Sara Marie Stickers. It's kit number 196, and I love the colors. Normally what I do is put a thick washi strip over this shaded area at the bottom, but since we don't have a thick washi strip in the two sheets that I chose, we're going to do something different and add washi right above that shaded area and trim it between the days instead of going straight across, just to be different. And right now it's Friday, and I got a box in the mail from Erin Condren, and I did order some stuff that I'm going to show you in this video, and I may do some more videos if it's like too much to show in a plan with me. But I have received the new dual tip markers, which are really the old dual tip markers, and what they are saying is a new and improved version. And so far I would say that's probably the case, but I haven't compared them to the old ones yet. I've just played around with the new ones and I've done a pen test. I also ordered some glitter pens because the 3 glitter pens that came in the fall bundle, this is one of them. There was also a blue one and a pink one. But anyway, it writes really well and I've used it a lot. You can see the ink's gone way down, but I have used that one the most. It's called Penny and it's a nice color for fall. But I ordered the glitter pen set that has about 10 glitter gel pens in it because I liked those 3 from the fall bundle. I also got the winter bundle, so I can show that to you and let you know what I think, because there's been a lot of discussion about the value and the quality of the bundles. And it's not just discussion that I've had, it's discussion that I've just heard from a lot of you and from other affiliates when I look at their review videos. And so I think that the company is really trying to listen and take that feedback seriously. And the winter bundle is definitely different than the past bundles because there's not much to it, but you get like a high quality item, a notebook that is really a planning notebook. And I have it, and it's cooler than what I thought it was, actually, because I haven't seen any reviews of it yet. I'm going to save this in case we want to do any time blocking. I haven't seen any reviews yet, but I've seen the thumbnails for them. I know they're out. I just haven't had a chance to watch yet. And all I saw was from an image on Instagram or Facebook that showed that the notebook had like a Monday through Sunday on the left side, and the right side was, I just thought, notes, but it's a little bit different than that, and I'll show it to you. I don't know that it's really worthy of a whole video on its own unless we want to just discuss value or something, which I think we can sufficiently do in just chatting about it here. Okay, I love this, and I think because I've used up some of this full box space at the bottom, I might be able to double these and cut them in half. It might not be it's not going to be an exact half, but what I'll do is trim it and save part of it for another part of the spread. So I teach piano Tuesday through Friday, and what I'm doing now is blocking out time. And we have 2 of these that are kind of similar. So let's use one here and then maybe another one on Friday. And next week, I will be on fall break or Thanksgiving break. So that'll be fun. And I had a mom day today. I help my mom 3 days a week. And so in our mom day, we talked about how next week we will be coming over to my house and doing a little bit of stuff. Like she's not a big fan of cooking anymore. She's in her 80s. She will be, well, she's 84. She's 84. And she is going to probably want to do something like peel potatoes. She even brought that up today. Peel potatoes. She's also great at doing like perfect carrot slices and celery sticks and stuff like that. So we have this family recipe for blue cheese dip that Mom always used to make, but I make it now. Now that's not what I said I was going to do. I was going to use this, but that's all blue. So let's bring in a bit of the daisy look here and bring some of the yellow over to Friday. So I make the blue cheese dip. It's basically just cream cheese, blue cheese, like crumbles, but a block of blue cheese tends to be a nicer, softer quality from mashing. And so that's what I usually get. And a little bit of water, a little bit of Worcestershire, a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's basically it. It's a very simple recipe. Okay, so for piano, 4 days. I have 4 of these. And they're dark, but I could just put a music note on this part and not worry about the dark part. But this would be a great time for me to show you my pens. Look here, I got the new PlannyPack. So this is, the other PlannyPack was called like Ultimate PlannyPack, I think. I can't remember what this one's called. Like the PlannyPack that had a zipper around the corner was, I think, called the Ultimate PlannyPack. And this is a whole different style of PlannyPack. It's got elastic on the back. I think the elastic is a little bit less tight, but I'm not positive. And it has this pocket on the front. You can get it in a solid that I think is lilac. A kind of tight pocket here because I've filled this up. It has a mesh pocket over on the left side. You don't have to put pens in that. That's just what I did because I happened to order 3 sets of pens and I just thought it would be fun. So here are the gel pens that match this kind of gel pen. And you can see the ink is down to here on the new one. So I've really used this one a bunch. They're very inky though, so the ink probably goes fast. This is the new iteration of the dual tip markers. And if you've been with Erin Condren for a long time, you know we used to have one that had, instead of like a highlighter or chisel tip, just a bold tip and the same color in a fine tip. And those went away and now they're back. They are better in some regards that I can see even before I compare to the old. For one thing, you see a picture of what is on the tip. Maybe the last one had that, I don't know. But I know it didn't have the color written on the outside. And there are several sets. I know this is obviously purple, so why do you need it to say purple? Well, because if you collect all the sets, there's going to be probably another variation on purple. That one might be called iris or whatever. So it's just nice to have the color written on it. And it's got this. I don't think the previous dual tip markers had that. You want me to get one? Okay, let's hold them up together. Yeah, they're not exactly the same shape, are they? So this one, the new one, is just a little bit fatter, chunkier, just a little. It's also about 1/8 of an inch or a 1/4 inch shorter. And the lid difference is this. So you could actually hook this onto something where I was never successful in hooking this onto anything just because this part is all the way attached on the lid. It did tell us medium and fine, so that's not an improvement on this one, but this did not have the color. All the others did not have the color on them. So if we compare the bold tips, they look a little bit different, don't they? A little bit different. This one has a little more of a point to it. Okay, now if we compare the fine tip, I just put a nice purple dot on my thumb. Okay, here's the fine tip. Not exactly the same, but very similar. Very similar. So I don't know if it's a different manufacturer. I do not know, but I'm glad they brought these back because sometimes I like to write a header in bold and then flip it over and write some subtasks with the fine tip. So, and I still have all my old ones. Most of them are still plenty inky. So even though I only have this many colors, and I love this selection of colors, I still have a lot of variations in the old set. I also got these. I'm not a big fan generally of the stamp markers that we get from Erin Condren, but these looked better. They're check boxes and they're glitter ink. So this is a set of 6. And then here are all the colors that you get in these are glitter. These are, one of these is metallic, and I don't know which is which. Let's see. I mean, it has glitter on it. I don't have the package right here. We might be writing with this nice navy, which is a true navy. We could write with this, but I'm pretty sure it's light colored. It's called Honey, and it's pretty light. We probably won't use that. But we'll keep this blue one out to use. Maybe the black one. Maybe also, okay, let's keep going. Maybe this one. And maybe Honey. I think this is called Honey. Yeah, this is a checkbox we might want to use. And for piano, let's get out the bold black and make a simple little music note. And I will know that this means piano. Nice. Let's take the garbage day script and the little cute trash can with a heart on it, put it with one of these, and put it at the bottom of the day on Tuesday. Trash can first, script second. That's really cute. Then I know it's pizza day on Friday, and there's a pizza, but do we see pizza? No, we do not. We could just put this on Friday. Speaks for itself. Set the icons aside for a little bit and just go to what I know I need. 3 mom days, and mom day takes a little while. It's usually like 2.5 hours. So let's write mom day on these 3. And we ought to do 1 bold word and 1 fine tip word. Okay, let's switch. That's kind of cute. We're going to start these mom days right under the header, and look how perfectly those fit. And mom day does take a little longer than that. So maybe I'll take what I trimmed off of the full boxes and put it underneath. Not that we are actually doing times here, but I'm approximating. Kind of like this one with that. And okay, and then this, I really like that pattern. There we go. Those are really cute. Okay, and then I know church on Sunday, so we could use this big yellow. Let's do that. And write church. These are fun to write with. I better get a church building out of my stash. I have two different types here. One is from Simply Smith and one is from Mama Gloria Shop, and we'll just see which one we think goes the best. So here's that. There's that. Probably the Simply Smith one. We'll just do. We're going to have 2 filming days, and I have I have more than that. I have 3 full boxes. Let's do, I love this. Got to use this one. That would work well both places. And then this one, that's my favorite. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut it in half and use it both times. Right down the center. Like that. Put one here. There we go. And then we'll take 2 regular event labels and write filming day, and we'll put a little clapperboard sticker with it. So this will look good with any of these colors. And why don't we do yellow? I don't think I have room to write day. Okay. Should I cover up that? Yes. I'll just do it. And then cute little clapperboards with smiley faces. Okay, and then we need to cut orders pretty much all the time. So why don't we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those? That's good. Let's write cut orders on all of those. That was with the bold tip. Now let's put orders in with the fine tip. Like that. I think it looks good. Aren't these dual tip markers good? They're just classic. They are good. So we could put this right under the top header every day, except Saturday and Sunday. And, oh, I asked you guys for help on naming Saturday, something that has to do with designing stickers. And several of you use the word style. I liked that word. And then someone said, maybe more than one person said, styling Saturday. That's what I'm going to call it. So on Saturday, I will design. And I have a whole lot of requests for script stickers that I could be working on as well. So for styling Saturday, we definitely need a computer. And it's going to be a long thing. So maybe we could do washi tape. We have 2 choices. We could do, that's the filming one, so let's save that. Use this one. Ooh, I just ripped that. Never yank a sticker off, just in case there's a spot where it's attached. I know better. That part we're just going to toss. And we'll put this down here for the middle of the day. And we will write styling Saturday on what? That one. I think I need to use one of these. And I think it'll be the top one. How about that? 2 boxes. Styling Saturday, because it's the first time I'm using that term. And thank you for the ideas, you guys. Love that. Styling Saturday. I have a picture of a cutting machine, but since it's more about using the computer, let's just pop the computer up here. I'll just put it right there. Okay, good. Okay, I have an idea. For Monday, when I cut a whole lot of orders, sometimes I am doing extra on Monday to get myself ahead, and I call it Move 'em Out Monday. Why don't we go ahead and use the big yellow one for that? Well, I goofed that up. So this one is going in the trash. We're going to do another one like this. Okay, Move 'em Out Monday is going to be here, and I need to put a little sticker cutting machine with it, and let's just see. Move 'em Out Monday. That looks cute. And then I think I have some little silhouette machines in here. This is a bit of a mess, and I need to organize it. Here we go. I could see that this is what they were from the back. Okay, we need one that is blue and yellowish, or just blue. This one's blue and yellow. Aren't these cute? They are from Design Lovely Studio. So they are printable, and you need your own cutting machine to be able to make those. I think they're great. There's a weekend sticker I almost didn't see. That's very cute. And I think I could use the green dots for some reminders. Like Monday I have to do Mom's Meds, and I also do Car Care Day. And we have a little car sticker. So let's put the car with, we'll put it right there for a second. Put this right here for a second. If we have this pattern, and then we have green, this. So we'll just put the car with that. That means we put gas in the car, meaning my mom and me. I take her along for that. She enjoys just doing whatever I'm going to do. For her meds, here's what we're going to do. Instead of just writing on that, we're just going to put the little green dot on one of these and write meds. That makes it easy. And then we'll just put that on top of the decorative background. There we go. That works. Okay, and then I've got a little bit of see-through here where I wrote around a round sticker last week. So I want to cover that up. Let's put this here, and I don't know what I'm going to write on it, so we'll just let it be. This was the day that my grandmother died in 1999. At least I think it was 1999. Let's take a peek. Yes, 1999. So let's just write that somewhere. Here's what we're going to do. We'll take the bold tip and write 1999. Then we'll write Granny Clark. Okay, I want to do a long strip of washi, but not fat. So I'm going to cut this down the center. This might be tricky. I love the colors in this one, but I think this one's my favorite maybe. The one that has kind of a teal background, or maybe just aqua. Okay, now we have 2 skinny strips of washi. There we go. And we'll save these in case we need more. And I'm just going to write Rest Day on green. I'll just do it up here. And is there anything that goes with rest? A little book, perhaps. Put a little book there. I'm going to take this little grocery bag and write we'll put the calculator here and the pay bills there. Okay, I'm pretty much finished. So what I'm going to do is use my 3 leftover event labels as a place to write down things a little bit later when I know what to write. And let's try to space them. Note to self, and I probably won't remember this, but if I start with the middle one, it might be easier. Okay, then we have these that are pretty. So let's put some of them down. Let's make this go to the same height as church. About like that. And then let's put one here. Make it go to, well, there's really no need to cut it. Let's just use the whole thing. And then this one, is there a big white space where this would make it look better? We'll line it up with the bottom of each of the days. And then I have this one and this one. I'm probably not going to need this. I might have a way, you know what? I could use this for the header of the memory verse and cut off the bottom part of it. Do you know what I mean? Like that. That could be my header for the memory verse. I better write on it here in case this does not work out. That's pretty good. But now what I'm doing is giving myself even less room to write the memory verse. But these are removable, so if I need to, I can take this off. Okay, let's go ahead and write the memory verse. I have it over here. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. And that is supposedly 2 verses. Sounds like 1. Let me check that. It's actually just verse 30. So I'm going to white that out because we can't have that error, can we? And write 30. That is Tombow whiteout tape. That's my favorite one. Okay, that's gonna go over here in the sidebar. I didn't use these, did I? I don't know if I even want to, but I told you I was going to, so let's do, it needs to be a flat surface or this is not gonna work out. Let's do one at the bottom of each day for dinner or for whatever I want to write there. Well, that was a bit of a mess. Okay, so maybe that wasn't the best example of me using them. Let's see if they bled. Can't tell there. Yeah, it bled a little bit. It bled a little bit, so be careful. Maybe not right here in your planner unless you have a sticker that you're going to put it on. And we could do, speaking of stickers, could do one on stickers. Yeah, you know what? The texture on Erin Condren paper, I think, makes it a little bit problematic. I don't know. And we could put one over We don't need one, but why not? And that way we've got some boxes, quite a few boxes. I bet you want to see this one, and I didn't leave a place to do it. This one's the honey one. So how about we just put one right here and hope for the best. So it's very gold. I'm going to give it a little companion over here. And we're going to put these back in my cute little storage. Where did honey go? Here she is. And we'll put this one back. Now, believe it or not, and I know you will believe it, when I first put these in here, I made sure all of the little lids were facing the same way. Yep, because why not? It really is cute, and this is a fun way to take a bunch of pens around, and this will strap onto your life planner. I've had it strapped to a notebook, and it works fine with A5 or 7x9. Okay, so what we're going to do now is tidy up, and at the end of all of my weekly plan with me's, I like to say a prayer for the coming week, and I invite you to join me if you would like to. Lord God, our Father and Maker, you are good. When all around us is confusion and darkness, you are still in control and you are still good. Take our lives and let them be consecrated to you. Help us to crave, understand, and apply your holy word to our lives. Keep us in your loving care and cover us with your wing. When the world changes, you stay the same. You are the constant light that leads us on through seemingly endless nights. You are the beacon that points us toward our eternal home. You are the rescuer who sent Jesus to cleanse us from our sin and unrighteousness. You are the giver of life and the only true source of hope. You love us, and your love is pure and holy. Help us today to trust you and obey you more. Show us that we must give up our tight grip on what you have promised to look after. You love our children, our grandchildren, our parents, our siblings, our spouses, and all whom we love even more than we do. May we be diligent to pray for them and to lift up our hopes and concerns for them daily. We must not worry. We must not fret. Instead, we must trust you implicitly and completely, even when we have no clear sign that you are paying attention. Strengthen our faith and our resolve so that we can say like Isaiah, "The Lord God helps me. I have not been confounded. I have set my face like a flint, and I will not be put to shame." You are good, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Here's a slow motion flyover for you so you can see Sara Marie's beautiful colors and patterns up close. And I told you I was going to show you the winter bundle, didn't I? Totally forgot. Here it is. So you have your choice of cover. This one is called Collage, and this is definitely my favorite. It has like a sweater background, hot chocolate, a snow globe, a postcard, like a deer or something, an elk maybe. I'm not really sure what that is. And then you have the same pattern on the back, a candle. It's really pretty. A5 size, silver coil. And then when you open it up, it says weekly planner. There's no dates. There are no monthly spreads in here. But you can definitely use this as a weekly planner if you date it yourself and if you don't need a monthly spread. Or maybe if you stick a monthly spread in here that you have. So on the left side, it's Monday through Sunday lined, and you put dates up here, and then you have 4 check boxes for each day. On this side, you have a header, and then a lined section, and then you have a split checklist section, which could be a brain dump. It could be a shopping list. It could be whatever you want it to be. In fact, this could be meal planning and a shopping list over here, or not. And then you have lined pages, plain lined. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then you go to the next week, and the color is different. So if we flip through, you can see the variety. That's a pretty blue. This one was pink. No, it was like lilac. And then a mint green, an ice blue, kind of a periwinkle blue, lilac. Maybe it's like just colors that complement the collage cover. I'm not really sure about that. This one's kind of mauve. That was green, blue. So those colors are kind of repeating. There's like 4 or 5 colors that repeat. And it's pretty big. And in the back, there are 2 sticker sheets. So you got these. These are like A5 size, and they have the Inspire pattern from last year's Life Planner on them, teardrop circles and event labels of 2 different sizes, and then some important and this week call outs, a bunch of to-dos in rose gold, and some little cute event labels with rose gold. And that's it. And this is always, every cover that you get from Erin Condren can be written on with a Sharpie or a wet erase marker. Don't use a dry erase because it'll smear onto your pages. And you can do that on the inside as well. And so you get that. Then you have your choice of pens. You can get this one or you can get the denim gel pen, and I actually have that. Here is the denim gel pen. Now, the gel pen and this highlighter are things we've seen before. They were in the advent calendar last year. Same color, lavender, and it was in this box last year. This was an advent calendar, and it used to have like compartments in it. That is last year's. Also, these were in there. So I've seen these things before. Now, having said that, they are cool. You can get these out and use them as little bookmarks. They're tabbed. They're like coated cardstock. And they have nice magnets in there. And you could write on that tab or just use it for a bookmark. It's not going to last you forever and ever because it is cardstock. And I've got it on my divider page. Well, it popped off. The divider page is not really a good, I guess, test of it. Let's try this. Just one. It's plenty strong on just one. And if you did it on 2 regular pages, it would be like that. You can hold 2 pages, maybe even 3. It's pretty strong on 2. And let's see. It will hold 3, but it's a little bit loose, not extremely loose. Like it's not just going to fall off, but 3 max, I would say. So you get those and you get this notebook, and it's $17.50. I personally think it would be better if you got both writing tools, but you have to choose one. So you choose your notebook, and then you choose your writing tool, and you will get this either way. And your notebook cover is different, but the inside of the notebook I think is exactly the same. So it's this weekly planning layout. I think that's a decent value, honestly. I think it's a decent value because everything that you get is pretty cool. The highlighter writes well. I tested it out somewhere right here. Oh, I tested a bunch of things. Here is the highlighter that's in the winter bundle right there. It's a nice color, and it has a tiny bit of sparkle to it, a little bit of glitter. You have to pump it until the ink is down in there. Let me see. This one is all primed and ready to go. Not so much that one. This one, if you just hold it down on like some plastic, then that tip is going to fill with ink, and or you can pump it, but it will fill even if you just hold it down. It does like that. So it's got some glitter. Anyway, I just point that out so you'll know that if you did get that advent calendar last year, you probably already got this and the little bookmarks. But if you didn't, then you're in for something new, and the book is new. And so, and while we're here, this is the color of all of those glitter pens. The honey one is a little bit too light for me, but I can see it now. It's almost like it got darker as it set. And then look how pretty my little boxes were when I tried it there. So this was on right on the back cover, or close to the back cover. And I think having something flat and not squishy underneath those stamps really makes a difference. And these are all of the colors of the dual tips. And I used the black one and the navy one today. Alrighty, so that's it, right? Did I do everything I promised I would do? I think so. If not, you can let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.